Well, guys, this is part three of this series of the Enchantment of the Seas. We went to Cozumel, Mexico. However, it is a different port than what you have seen in the past when I was on any of the ships, the Seashore being the most recent. So hopefully this will help you understand the difference in the two ports, see which one is going to fit you, your needs and your wants. At the same time, it'll give you an idea of how far away they are because you will be able to see the one port from the other port and go over a few of the things that maybe I saw, or maybe think could be a little bit different. So, with that in mind, let's get to the next video, guys.
So we are in Cozumel, Mexico on the Enchantment of the Seas. I consider this the second port. Everyone will have a different opinion. Got to have my coffee first thing in the morning, watch all the boats coming in from the mainland, and then just have some breakfast with the family. We'll all figure out what we're going to do, and then off we go. It really was nice to be with family. It was a different experience altogether. We went from sunny to rainy this day, but it all worked out good. When I'm saying the two ports and the differences in the two ports that you can see the other port in the distance here. So if you're on the MSC shore or some of the other lines, or I should just say MSC, that will be where you would be in the distance here. The ports are two totally different ports. This one, like I said, having Senor Frogs and Margaritaville and a couple of the other restaurants, ones you'll see that we were at. But overall, you still have the same places to shop as far as getting your wares, getting your coffee, getting your vanilla, anything that you may want to come and get. You'll still be able to do that here at this port. And again, like I said, depending on how you feel, the safety of what you think is okay or not okay, you can hop in a regulated taxi. They'll take you right down to the other port. They're used to it. They do it all day long. And if there's something that you're missing, and vice versa, hop in the cab on the other port and come to this port. So several people have asked the difference. Now you know, and hopefully you can see. If you have not seen the other video, feel free to go back. I'll have a link up here in this video. You guys can go back and reference that first video so you can see the difference of the ports if you haven't done so already. Beautiful day in Cozumel. Little windy, like I said, storms coming in and out, but we enjoyed it. We started to eat here outside, but a storm came in on us very quickly. This is tequila a go-go. Good Mexican food, which is what we were all after walking and having a good time. But very, very quickly we were forced, you can see it in the distance there, to come inside. So once you go inside, you'll see the doors are closed, and it's only because the rain was coming in sideways. But you can see this is absolutely a beautiful place to sit back, watch the waves. If you choose to have something to drink, great, that's on you, and it's all here for you. This place, believe it or not, was one of the quieter ones. The food was great. We enjoyed it. The atmosphere was definitely fun. So if that is something that you guys are up for, definitely something that you would enjoy. Yummy Mexican street corn. Yes, please. And churros with a nice dipping sauce. This guy, absolute hoot. Um, if you hear the whistles in the distance at the beginning or the end of this video, that is what you hear. And you will soon see in just a moment what was going on. But everyone, thank you for participating, and so I could get some pictures of the food. That was nice and made it easy on me. So this is definitely not my style, but I know there are many of you out there that this is something you consider fun and would look forward to. So here you go. I'm not sure about the cup situation there, to be perfectly honest with you. Not trying to be a bummer or ruin anyone's fun. Same cup for everyone. So hopefully you're very close to whomever you're sitting with at the table. but everyone here seems to have an absolute blast. And we appreciated the amusement. Can you tell? They had several things for you to try and experience, and this was quite funny. He participated, our waiter participated quite a bit. He's like, man, she's fast with that camera. And I'm like, yes, I am. So this is a storm kind of rolling out, as you see. It just deluged. It was just so heavy, but it came in and left so quickly. So we took a turn and made a run for it to get back to the ship.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it out here. Going back. Good for you. You tell your son I said I'm glad you had a good time.
So we are all headed back. As you see, my brother-in-law and sister took a moment to have a beautiful background off their balcony, and I took a picture for them. And then I realized from the other video that I said that I was going to go back and try to get the theater for you. So it was open. They were actually showing Twister. So I did get the theater finally. Not how I would have wanted, but you guys can get an idea. I think it was awesome that they show movies here during the day. And as you see, with it being Twister's, it's first run movie, so that was a nice experience. You know, something I didn't experience. Obviously, I was there with family. I had a lot of other things to do, but I thought, oh, that's a nice touch for sure. With that, we were on our way back at sea. The seas were definitely a little bit rough. They actually brought up the bags, to be perfectly honest. It was probably 8 to 10 feet seas, which on a newer ship might not be that much, but on this ship you definitely felt it, and I'm sure you hear it. It creaked a little bit. So now everyone goes their separate ways with this group. Um, Relax, take a nap if that's your forte. Just kick back and enjoy a few moments before it's time for dinner. Yes, dinner. That's what I said. With this family, yes, it's time to eat. Everyone enjoyed being able to hang out and have a good time. And then, of course, after dinner, as always, it was karaoke time. We always enjoyed that. It was a blast every night. And then for me, it was time for bed.
Guys, thanks again for watching. I know that you come on here looking for a certain amount of information and hopefully getting those boxes checked to help you make a good decision with you and your travels. I would ask that if it's information that has helped you in any way, that you would subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. Going forward, if you have any questions, absolutely reach out and ask them. I will do my very best to answer them for you guys. Thank you to all who are subscribed. You guys know how much I love you. Until the next adventure, we'll see you next time.